Oh my god, my dog is whining. This is a little Stanley lip balm. Anyway, I'm making a YouTube video. This is gonna be the first one on this channel that is being posted again. I used to post, then I stopped. And the last time I posted, I think, was when I was like 17, and now I'm 19, if that says anything. I ordered food, so it should be here later in the recording. I don't know yet. But I am going to introduce myself, and I'm also going to play on my Switch while I talk about manifestation. So, here's the first thing that I want to do. Can I switch my lighting? Oh my god. Let's move you guys closer. Okay. Better? I feel like I look possessed. What if I turn this one off? Ooh. You know what? I fuck with this. I fuck with these crab cakes.
These crab cakes are good as a mug. I fucks with these crab cakes. I'm tearing these bad boys up.
Okay. Do I like this? The lighting isn't bad. I just want this like more in front of me. Let's put you looking at the sun. Holy shit. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Or it's not. I don't know. Let's turn you this way. That's... Dash. Shut up, dude. I love that dog, but okay. This works. Okay, so. Hi, I'm Jackson. I'm wearing Christmas pajamas, and I just got home from an 8-hour shift, which, oh my god, this fucking light is going to bother me. I'm gonna crash out. It's fine like that. Okay. Hi, my name is Jackson, and I want to post about manifestation and anything else that I enjoy, but this channel is probably mostly going to be about manifestation. So, hello, I believe in law of assumption specifically. I also dabble in reality shifting a little bit. For the girlies who get it, for those who don't, get out. Hold on. Let me just, let me go talk to the dog real quick. Dash, why are you so whiny today? Go lay down, go lay down, go lay down. I know I'm late on feeding you dinner, but this is important. My dinner's on the way too, don't worry, Dash. Ooh, don't fall. Okay, anyway, back. So, I'm Jackson. I'm gonna be posting about manifestation, law of assumption stuff. Today, this is going to be just me basically playing on my Switch, probably Mario Kart, while I explain what law of assumption is, honestly. That's what I'm gonna do, okay? So, the first thing that you need to know about law of assumption is that it is supposed to be like a universal law. Like, there's law of detachment, which is basically just when you let go and you stop caring and you say, I don't give a shit. And then everything you want enters your life. Then you have like law of attraction, which is, it's manifestation, but it's different than law of assumption in the community in the way that they teach manifestation, which is why I personally don't really care for law of attraction. I like law of assumption. Law of assumption just basically means that you assume things, you perceive things, you see things in your 3D reality, what you see around you, the 3D. And based off of that, you make assumptions. Assumptions are basically just things you say are true without proof that they're true. Like, for example, if you are in high school or something, or you're in college, whatever, and you have a test, you can assume you're going to do good or you can assume you're going to do bad without any proof. And you might have certain things that you think count as your proof. Like, you might have failed tests or been really good at testing in the past, and you can use that to further push out your assumption of you're going to fail or you're going to succeed. Before continuing, I'm going to play as baby Rosalina. Her touring outfit, specifically. Anyways, you might assume that you're going to do really bad or you're going to do really good. And that's just what law of assumption is about. It's about making a decision and sticking with the new identity no matter what you see around you. And eventually, it will harden into a fact. Basically, long story short, law of assumption in a nutshell is changing your mind about who you are and letting that identity be proof enough that you can have whatever it is that you wanted in the first place, and deciding that it already belongs to you simply because you identify with having it now. I personally have quite a few couple of success stories. I don't really know if I have any big ones per se. I mean, I manifested not being lactose intolerant because I was lactose intolerant when I was in like 5th grade. I found out I was lactose intolerant. And then around like 16 or so, I just simply decided that I wasn't going to be lactose intolerant anymore because I loved ice cream too much, and it was such a pain to just have a stomach ache and shit myself.
Move, bitch!
Anytime I wanted dairy, because like I drank glasses of milk as a kid. Like I love dairy. And I was like, I'm just not going to let this stop me. Like, I don't care. So I just decided then and there that I was going to not be lactose intolerant anymore. And I stuck to that identity actually pretty easily. I don't know why, but for some reason that was like not a hard decision for me to make. And I stuck to it. And I affirmed anytime it came up. So like anytime I was going to eat ice cream, I was like, okay, I'm not lactose intolerant anymore. And it worked. Like now I have dairy, no problem. Absolutely perfectly fine. I don't shit myself anymore. It is actually amazing and it is very freeing. There was also at one point where I sped up my metabolism. This was when I was like first learning about law of assumption, which was when I was like 15 or so. And I decided to do it as a test. And so I just kept telling myself in my head, I was like, I have such a fast metabolism. I'm always so hungry because of how fast my metabolism is. Like I just digest everything super quickly. I eat literally so much just because I have such a fast metabolism. And I am super skinny because of insert fast metabolism. Like that was the kind of things I was affirming in my head at the time. And it worked extremely quickly. Like I remember specifically, my stomach would like, after I was affirming that stuff, my stomach would like continuously growl a lot more. It was extremely loud. And like my diet, like my appetite increased so much just from that. Like for example, I typically, like me now and in the past, I've usually been the kind of person who like doesn't always eat a whole lot. I've always been told I eat like a bird. And it is like, I don't know, it's just simple. It's an assumption of mine by now that I just don't eat a lot. And it doesn't bother me. But at this time, I was changing my assumptions to basically be that I have such a fast metabolism that I am eating more. And it worked because I went from like barely finishing anything on a single plate to literally having like seconds or like thirds. Like I was starving. And the thing is like I was eating, I was taking proper care of myself. I was just so hungry all of the time because I had such a fast metabolism. And nothing was wrong medically, but like it just changed, it sped up. That was it. And essentially law of assumption, it's just, I don't want to make this video super long about an introduction to law of assumption because law of assumption is extremely self-explanatory. And in my personal opinion, the problem starts when people start overcomplicating it and being like, oh, you have to do all of these little tiny things. You have to take inspired action just to get it. Like, you don't have to do a single thing. Like, law of assumption, it's basically about being who you are now, but choosing to be the person who already has it at the same time. Like, you don't have to do anything. if you don't want to. That's it. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. You just still have it because you simply decided that it was yours. That's how it works. It's extremely simple, but I think people overcomplicate it because they don't understand that they can have these things. And I think it's extremely, in my personal opinion, I think self-concept is extremely important. And this is coming from someone who has been like in the past, which doesn't even really exist when you think about it, because time is illusion. Time is an illusion. But in the past, I've been extremely mentally ill. Like, I was diagnosed with a mixed personality disorder, which essentially just means that I have so many traits of different personality disorders that they don't know which one I have. And because I'm also not 21 yet, they can't officially diagnose me with a personality disorder, because you are typically supposed to be 25 to be diagnosed with a personality disorder, because sometimes you're just an emotional teenager, essentially. But the point is, like, I think self-concept is an extremely important thing, especially if you're, like, neurodivergent and just, like, have mental health issues. I think self-concept is, like, one of the best things that you can do for yourself, because I grew up with, like, the worst situation possible. Well, not the worst, but, like, it was bad. I had a horrible childhood, and I was deeply traumatized from it. And, like, I grew up being poor. Like, I grew up in a trailer park. But I've changed my assumptions slowly over time. And I'm not in that trailer park anymore. Like, certain things might take you time, but that doesn't mean that everything will take you time. Manifestation is instant, because when you are manifesting, I hate saying the word manifesting because that implies it's a process when it's not. But when you are deciding who you want to be, you are deciding at every single second who you want to be, based off of, like, simply how you're thinking about yourself and the world around you and what you perceive it as. You can change how you perceive things. It might feel difficult at first, and it might be difficult for you, and that's okay. That's also an assumption, is another thing, though. Like, if you assume something is going to be difficult for you, then it will be. But also, there's no shame in something being difficult for you. You just have to realize why it is so difficult for you. Like, if manifestation or a specific topic of, like, what you are manifesting feels difficult to you, why does it feel difficult to you? That's the thing you need to ask yourself. Why does this thing feel like it is unattainable? And a lot of the times, it does relate back to self-concept. And while you don't need to have the most perfect self-concept, if you have a great self-concept about yourself, in general, things are just going to come into your life naturally that you want. Like, you can manifest what you want. Like, a lot of the people in the manifestation community want to manifest an SP. You can manifest a specific person without having the best self-concept, but at the end of the day, it's like, why wouldn't you want a better self-concept, though? Because, like, you can manifest an SP without a good self-concept. I've done it. I have a perfect example of this. I'm not going to put pictures for privacy reasons, but, like, when I was 13, I was so chopped, dude, in my opinion. I love myself now, but, like, I'm sorry, when I was 13, I was so chopped. I had, like, this horrible, like, orange hair and, like, glasses, and it was bad. But I ended up dating someone when I was, like, 13. It was when I was starting to look a little bit better, so I wasn't, like, super chopped at the time, but I had a horrible self-concept about myself. But, like, when I was 13, I dated someone, and they were literally so stunning, and they still are, and, like, they literally were a model. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I was dating someone who was, like, a model, like, an actual model. At least I'm pretty sure they were actually doing modeling, and it would make sense why. Like, I have pictures of them. I'm just not going to post it for their own privacy reasons. And I still, like, have them on social media and stuff like that. Like, we aren't super close anymore, but, like, we dated simply because I decided we were going to date. I decided, and then it happened. And technically, I was trying to, like, get with them a little bit, but like I was insecure all of the time, and that eventually led to our downfall in the relationship because of my insecurities. So here's why self-concept is important. You can manifest a specific person with a horrible self-concept, but are you going to maintain your manifestation once you've got it? Do you feel like you deserve your manifestation once you have it? That is the real question. Because in my case, I didn't feel like I deserved it. Ooh, I came in second place. I didn't feel like I deserved it, so it kind of backfired on me, and I got what I wanted, but then it went bad because I assumed it was going to at some point. So that's kind of all I can really give you. I played a round of Mario Kart, and my food should be here soon. This is just kind of being my introduction video, I guess about who I am. You know what, let's introduce me a little bit more. Obviously, I love Hello Kitty. I love everything Hello Kitty. What's that one Trisha Paytas thing? I love everything Hello Kitty. I also eat rice because I'm not racist. I don't remember how it goes. Something chopsticks, something Hello Kitty, something rice.
I also have Hello Kitty chopsticks, which shows that I love Hello Kitty. I'm a true fan, and I'm also not racist because I eat rice.
I'll put a thingy on for that. Yeah, I love Hello Kitty a lot, like a lot, like a lot, like a lot. But I also love Spider-Man. You can see my Spider-Man back there, and that's Hong Joon from ATEEZ, because I also like K-pop. Let me cook. Hold on. Okay. Oh my god, that was loud. I also got, I have all of their posters up in my room from that album, but let me get my K-pop binder. Oh my god, so excited. I don't usually have people to share this with, so it makes me happy that I can do this here. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so this is my pink K-pop binder, and at the front of it, we have a collage that I made, which this specific picture was found on Pinterest, and it was already like in this style, so I decided to make a collage surrounding it with like Subin and ATEEZ as well. Technically, I printed this and made this collage for work, but I took it home because I wanted it at home, and I was like, it's actually kind of disgusting in here, so I took it home. I keep a bunch of different things in this pocket just to kind of like keep it organized, you know what I mean? Oh my god! This is one of my prized possessions. It's so cute. So cute. I have to put a lot of stuff up because I have more posters that I need to put up. I just haven't yet. I also recently, I actually have a little manifestation success story for this. But I got these like little bookmarks. I don't know if they were supposed to come with it because I think they might have been a freebie because they were like outside of the case. But they were really cute, so I don't care. But I have like so many different photo cards. Like I have the ATEEZ ones. I have their skincare collab photo cards because I told one of my friends for Christmas that I wanted more skincare stuff, and I was like, I like Korean skincare, so they bought it for me because they were like, oh my god, they're doing a collab, perfect timing. But I have like so many. I might have problems. And before anyone asks, yes, I am trying to get an autism diagnosis / evaluation at some point. I can keep going. I can keep it going. How do I explain to people that I collect photo cards? Oh my god, wait, open. How do I explain to people that I collect photo cards of men that are shirtless that doesn't make me sound like a loser and weird? Don't know. Wait, okay. Then you also have Subin. His like tiny little photo card is here. I don't know why it's in that specific part. He shouldn't be there, but it's okay. But then we have Cordis because I love them. Cortisol levels. Oh my gosh. Then we have this. Wait, where did I put him? Hold on. Sorry, I entirely forgot that I'm missing a photo card from their section, from my P1 Harmony section. Where did I put him? And then I have a tiny BTS collection, which is very tiny. It's from when I was in middle school. I'm not really into BTS too much anymore. But I also have Anakin Skywalker trading cards and JVIC photo cards, which I need to get the rest of these ones because they're very cute. Anyways, that's my little K-pop binder. My also miscellaneous binder. It's so cute. I love it. Anyways, that's my little introduction video about who I am. 19 years old. 19. Bisexual.
I'm ambitious, black, bisexual, angry.
He, him pronouns. Yeah, you didn't expect that one, huh? Or maybe you did. Spider-Man's right next to me, dude. He's behind me, isn't he? Okay. I love Hayden Christensen. I love Star Wars. I love horror movies a lot. I love like the ocean. I love mermaids. I love sirens. I love K-pop. I love Legos. I'm a Slytherin. That's a good one. I'm a Slytherin. I am. And my sister used to be like, you're not a Slytherin. You're not a Slytherin. And she was always telling me that because she was like, you're not evil. And then I was like, okay, but I'm like ambitious as shit. I'm also kind of like slither my way into things that I like. And I'm like, you're mine. You're coming home with me. So I'm a Slytherin. I don't know what else there is to tell you. You'll find out more, I guess, when I post more videos. That's about it, though. Bye! Mwah!